So, this is actually a very sensitive topic, especially to myself. So, anybody who watches this, obviously it's being uploaded to YouTube. I'm making this because I want somebody to understand that you're not alone. Let me say this. Me and my dad used to do a lot of stuff together, back in the day. Like, I don't personally think that I would be the way I am if I didn't have him. Now I would say like past 18 to now, or at least like a couple months ago. Do I have chocolate on my face? I'm so sorry. Okay, anyways, things haven't been so great. Like, I mean, it's not to the point where it's super toxic, like he's, kicking me out of the house or anything, or like, it's just we didn't really get along. My mom even saw it. It's like, because I'm the only son. I am a twin, but I'm the only son. And one of the biggest things was that a lot of the times where I wanted to spend crazy amounts of money because I've always been one to invest in myself, right? So he is into cars, but he's not into modding cars. We had one big argument where I had an N54 E60. And let's just say this, I spent probably $800 on modification. No, not even 800. I think it was like $500 on modification. So it was catless downpipes and a charge pipe. This was back in Colorado. And this is just one of many situations where like it was just bad. I had it in the garage because like I didn't know how to do it, and he saw it and he's like, "What the fuck is this?" And boy, I got heated. I told him my entire plan for the car, and he was just like, absolutely not. And then like, of course, I get this car. I spend boatloads of money like to just make it the way it is. Now I'm like telling him, it's like I want to get a big turbo, and that's like $6,000 right there, right? It's a lot of money, but to me it's worth it. It's my type of fun. But I mean, there's another instance where when I lived in Indiana, we just were bickering back and forth, and I just got so frustrated. And I remember we had a pool in the backyard with the water slide, and I would go on top of that water slide, and thank God it wasn't raining. It was just a nice summer night, and I was just sitting there. I was like texting my mom. I was like, I think Dad hates me. Blah, blah, blah. And he didn't talk to me for like 3 days. After 3 days, he's like, I don't hate you. It's just, So, it's one of many moments, but I think now that I'm getting, really older, like 25 plus, it's like me and him theoretically can relate more. But I think if anybody is having this type of issue, and the reason why I'm whispering this too is because the walls are so thin here. I think if anybody's having like problems with their dad or their mom, I mean the mom I can't really relate to because me and my mom are close. We are. I mean, I talked to her about many relationships I've had, many girl problems and all this stuff, and she's recommended different things. Not that it's worked, but it's the theory of talking to them. But like my dad's just like, we never really talked about my girlfriends or anything. It's just, I don't know. It's just been that weird topic. I mean, even with my parents, it's just been like, if I've been in relationships, I don't talk about the girls I'm with. I mean, I'm also the type of person where it's like, I don't want them to meet my significant other until I know for a fact she's good. But anyways, back to the point. It's like, if you're having trouble with your parents, I think, honestly, the best way to even attempt to make situations better is to kind of surprise them and do the things and have conversations with them just regular, like normal people, right? Like, I think kind of the interesting part is that me and my dad are getting along better now. Before, I just was like never talking. And obviously, when any older person would be like, if that person's not in a great mood and they deliver on you, you're not in a great mood, and then everything else is not, it just doesn't flow, right? But recently, it's like we have full-blown conversations and everything, and it's been joyful, it's been cheerful and everything, and it's actually been quite nice to have it. So it's like one of those things where I'm actually very, very happy that the relationship between him and I is getting better. Again, not that it was ever toxic or like really, really bad, but it hasn't been what you really want. Like, I could do so many stories of him and I, but the video I'm trying to produce right now is to say, like, if you're in the same situation, try a few things with trying to make sure that you understand them and do what they want to do and stuff like that, so that they can feel happier, because when somebody's doing something that they like, they tend to feel happier, right? Same thing with you and I. But with that being said, if you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. Again, I always say I hope you don't have to relate to this, but I think everybody is very similar in more ways than you'd ever imagine. So I appreciate y'all. Thank you.